Hi Libra, this is a reading for January 2017 from Traveling Tarot. My name is Heidi, and this is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. This will be a 4-card spread using the Mucha Tarot by Basilio, I can't say his last name, Faldano. So, really beautiful deck. I hope that this reading resonates with you, and I would love to hear more about it in the comments below if it resonates or not. So this first card is for your mind. It is the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and it's kind of up in the air at the moment. It doesn't look like you're feeling extremely grounded about what's going on between these two wands. You definitely are holding some sort of thought over what's going on in your world or the world in general. But again, like I said, you're up in the air about it. You don't feel very grounded or stable in what's going on, and that can be a little bit scary. So try and figure out what you need to make yourself feel secure. Know that you do have the power here in reserve in these wands. You don't need to make any sort of action at this time. This is a waiting card. Wait until the world tells you or you feel compelled to go into the world. So this is a good little bit of advice for that space. Just try and figure out again how to get grounded again from being in that sort of floating headspace. So that's your mind. This is your body. The 7 of Swords. This is again up in the air, perhaps part of why you're in this sort of waiting space. Could be you feel like something has been stolen from you, or some sort of loss has occurred, or you feel like you have to really gather up what you have left of something and leave the situation. It's hard to say exactly. I would say that maybe a little bit more clarity will come more toward the beginning of the spring. But on the whole, there's a sense and feeling that, I really need to gather everything close to me, and I'm feeling a little bit shaken. But he's not feeling very grounded about where to go or what's going on. He's up in the air again. So just be mindful of that. I would say this is a good time to really just focus on what your body is telling you. Are you holding tension anywhere in particular in your body? If so, that's telling you something. Really take some time to look at that and honor your body. If you need to rest. If you need to eat more of a particular thing to feel more stable and grounded, and really listen to that. That's not like sweets. Like if your body's saying, I need more proteins, then listen to that. If your body's saying, oh, I really actually need to eat more greens, listen to that. If your body is telling you, I really need to run, do that. These are things that you need to listen to in your body, and if you do, you might gain some more clarity as to why it is that you're feeling the way you're feeling at this time. In the space of your spirit, you have the Sun. So this is a beautiful card. It's going to kind of help burn away any of this sort of floating energy, especially once you figure out what's going on and you get really rooted again. You're going to be in a really happy and jovial space. Your spirit is feeling pretty good at this time, even though circumstances may be a bit confusing or out of sorts and you're not really sure in particular which direction to go. You've reconnected to something that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel that childish innocence again, that makes you feel positive growth and warmth. And so just really trust that that is there and is real and is going to help burn away any of these other sorts of situations in your life, so that things can be continuing to be positive and stable and grounded. In the space of your heart, you have the Queen of Wands. She is such a powerful person to have in your corner. This can be a literal person around you that's inspiring you at this time. It could be attributes of yourself that you're just getting back in tune with, like I said, within this relation to the sun. But again, she's also a very kind of sunny, you can see the sunflower here, disposition. She offers a lot of growth. She's very strong and powerful in her actions. She can come off a bit different and romantic and passionate, sensual. This is a woman or person very in tune with their nature, their sexual drives, their passions. And they really don't care what other people think about that. They're just kind of like, I'm doing my thing, I'm going for it. And if you don't like that, then that's on you. It really has nothing to do with me. So maybe cultivating that sort of space is what your heart is asking for, or maybe it's what it's drawn to. This could be someone that you're very attracted to, or just, it's hard to say whether it's a person or whether it's within you. Only you can answer that for yourself. But this is something that's coming through really heavily for you. I would say, as a Libra, you tend to be a very kind of independent personalities. You're very strong. People think you're really cool and rely on you very heavily. So this is just saying, like, it's okay to do what you want. You don't need to be holding everybody up. Could be part of why these two cards at the beginning are the way they are. Maybe you feel whatever it is that's going on will affect others, and that you're stealing something from them, or removing some of their power. That's not the case, but you really need to come to that conclusion on your own. So, because you can't take anything from anyone without their permission. So, whether they realize it or not. Yeah. Overall, you still have the sun here. It's extremely prominent in your spirit space, and you have this Queen here. There is a volcano in the background, so expect some eruptions to occur around figuring out what's going around this person or this situation in your life. And I would say, again, the spring is coming through pretty heavy here. Spring into the summer, you're going to be getting a lot of insights and clarity as to what it is that's going on. Really, by the summer, I would say you're going to be feeling like this more than like this. So, and just look forward to that. I hope you've had a wonderful New Year's Eve, and that the rest of your January is just as wonderful. Try not to get too much in your head, and just allow yourself to go with the flow. And I wish you the very best. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. Om Shanti.